Laker family, where the Lakers lose yet again in very disappointing fashion to our hated rivals, the Boston Celtics, 130 to 108, in the return of LeBron James. And for those of you who thought that LeBron James was going to be able to completely just wash away all of the problems that this team has had all year, was sadly mistaken. I just hope that in his return that, guys would be able to, just fall back into their natural positions and, just become more comfortable, and it would just kind of give us some type of spark. But we did come out with that, level of intensity. Unfortunately, the same sad story keeps happening to us in these second halves. And not even LeBron James was able to, fix that. Anthony Davis came out, guns blazing, could not be stopped. It didn't matter who they put on him. He was torching them. I think he made like 15 points in the first quarter. But the same story with that as well. We kind of go too many stretches without feeding him or without him, trying to fight for good positions on the floor. To wreak havoc. Far too many times, he started settling too high. The high mid-range. That's kind of just bailing the defense out. To me, I don't like that spot. Even when LeBron or Anthony Davis catches that ball in the high mid-range or the high elbow, teams are able to kind of cheat. They keep cheating off their man to help. You either have a man that can cheat off the wing, or you have a man that can sit there and wait in the post. So just in case you happen to beat that man, that's kind of still too far away from the basket to be trying to do your work. Because you're doing so much work to beat the first guy, and you always have a second guy being able to come in time enough to cheat, just in case you beat that first man to the basket. So I don't like that. We have to find better ways of getting Anthony Davis or LeBron into better posting positions down low. I like that. I prefer that better. So on offense, that's something that we need to look at. But with that being said, the offense wasn't the main problem tonight. Yes, we did go a couple of stretches without scoring. We did go stretches without feeding the beast, which is Anthony Davis down low. LeBron James did some work out. He did a lot of work from mid-range on out, but I felt he didn't do enough work, imposing his will inside. But with all that being said, the defense is just something that seems like it's not going to be fixed this year. It just is what it is. We're like what the Brooklyn Nets were on defense last year, but somehow it seems like we're worse than that. But at least what the Nets had was efficient scoring, especially from Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. And this just doesn't look well, man. The media at this point has been right. The majority of the media, after we assembled this team in the summer, has proven to be right. That we look old. And it's not so much that on the opposite end that we look old, it's the defense. You can do all the scoring in the world. If your legs are too old to keep up with all these youngsters on the other end, this is the result that we're going to continue to have. For some reason, somebody's always having a career night against us. Giannis had 40, 47, almost dropped the 50 piece on us last game. This game was no different, even in the return of LeBron. Tatum What did it take to have 30 something? This is crazy, man. Tatum ended up with 37, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. Everybody who's been struggling all year seems to have their major breakthrough when they play our defense, and then they are able to get back on track after that. Damian Lillard had struggled all year. As soon as they played us, Damian Lillard was able to get back on track. It's sickening, man. I hate to say this, but nobody wanted to listen to me when I said the Lakers kept just trading away too much of young talent. I kept saying this. I kept harping on this, even back to the trade for Anthony Davis. Nobody wanted to listen to little old me. Everybody was in on what the Lakers were doing, what Rob Pelinka and LeBron James were doing. Nobody wanted to listen to little old me when I said the youth, all those young legs that we're trading away, that's gonna come back to bite us. I said that. And now it's slowly coming back to bite us. We even had chances to kind of fix that mistake this offseason. When I said I felt like we should have went after Lonzo Ball more than Russell Westbrook. You can go back down my timeline. You'll find the video right before we traded for Russell Westbrook. I said I preferred Lonzo Ball, so y'all know that I'm not lying and just talking in hindsight. And look at the year that Lonzo's having. Shooting great. 44% from three-point range. What we desperately need from Russell Westbrook. Without the turnovers and all this other stuff. Was I excited when we got Westbrook? Yes, of course, because Westbrook, his name alone brings value, and based on how he ended his last year and with the Wizards, I thought we was gonna at least get that. Tonight the only time he really got in rhythm was when he got the matchup on Tatum. Tatum was just slightly not quick enough to keep up with Russell Westbrook on the run. Russell Westbrook caught him off guard like 3 times in a row on the run and got a couple of baskets at the rim. And other than that, Westbrook was kind of kept silent. 12 points, 5 of 13 from the field. So nobody listened until now. Oh, what happened? What's wrong with the Lakers? I told y'all what was going to happen. The only type of young, youthful blood that we have on this team with high potential is THT. Who had he finally had a bad game since his return. 0 for 6 from the field, only 2 points. He just could not get it going tonight. But other than THT, we have no other young talent on this team to make up for the oldness on defense. And it's only gonna stay bad like this. Maybe when Ariza comes back, we can get some type of semblance of a defense, but there's gonna have to be a major shakeup. I'm sorry to say this. Some guys are gonna have to go in exchange for some youthful legs on the defensive end. We don't have no dogs. When you look at the other top teams around the league, the Warriors, the Miami Heat, these guys all have, these teams all have guys, multiple guys, that you can throw out there that are dogs on defense. We don't have that. And that's scary to think about. What we are now is a culmination of a couple of mistakes made as far as acquisitions. Was it terrible acquisitions? No. Do we still have room for improvement? Yes. We can get better. You still have guys that's coming back from injury like Kendrick Nunn, Trevor Reza, but there's also have been duds made, like for example Wayne Ellington, um, Kent Bazemore, DeAndre Jordan. Those were duds of acquisitions that hasn't panned out so far. And I want to tell you the main thing that kind of pissed me off at the end of the game was when we were getting our socks blown off, and I want to say it's about maybe 5 minutes left, and then Dwight Howard came in, and Kim Bazemore came in, and they made like some little bonehead play. The both of them were seen just laughing and joking like this was just another walk in the park or something like that. I want to see my players at least get amped up, get angry, show some frustration, something, show some want to, just giggling and stuff like it's just, oh, we lost another one. It's nothing to it. We may climb out of this, and a couple of games down the road, we might totally forget this bad start. But as of right now, that's not the case. I don't want to see nobody laughing, joking, and giggling around right now. I don't. Especially when y'all just gift wrapping games for people every single game. Y'all raising people MVP stocks. Yeah, Tatum might have got boosted into the MVP race just off of this game on how bad our defense is. And he's been stinking it up all year. Something has got to give. Something has got to give. Either we make some different acquisitions, or Frank Vogel has to go. Something has to change. But we're sitting at 8-9, and it's not looking pretty. We're losing to teams that we should at least be in ball games with or winning, and we're not doing nothing. We're just not doing nothing. That's all I have for today, guys. Man, thank y'all for watching and rocking with me. If y'all enjoy my content, please help this channel grow by sharing, and subscribing. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.